everybody, good morning. It's your girl Beautiful Altair back at it again with another video. So I saw this recipe online for TikTok called cinnamon swirl pancakes, so that's what I'm making this morning. So to tell you guys the recipe, I'm gonna say the wet ingredients and I'm gonna say the dry ingredients. I'm also going to put it in the comments. But the wet ingredients is 1 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of oil, 1 egg. And for the dry ingredients is 1 1/2 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar. That is for the pancake base. For the cinnamon swirl part is 4 tablespoons of butter softened, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of pancake batter. And for the icing is 2 cups of powdered sugar and 1 tablespoon of milk. Great. So this is the cinnamon swirl mix. I haven't mixed it up yet. It's just sitting in the cup. This is the flour mix and this is the wet mix. So obviously I already have everything combined just to make it easier because I wanted a clean surface. So me personally, first let me mix this dry base together. I do not have big bowls. So we're going to mix this dry base and we're going to slowly feed it into the, I think it was Rosanna, that's Rosanna Pancino. I think she's Italian. I haven't watched her videos in years, so I apologize if I'm saying her name wrong or if she's not Italian. I might be mixing her up with somebody else. But when I used to watch her videos when I was younger, she always said to do it this way. This recipe is not by her though. I'll link the TikTok in the comments to let them know, to let you guys know who I got it from. This is the pancake mix. It's nice and thick. And then it says to use, this is just butter on it. It says to use 1 tablespoon of the pancake mix for the swirl. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. That's the cinnamon swirl part. Put that in the Ziploc bag. So let's put this in like this. I usually make 1 at a time, but I'm gonna try to make 2. The swirl look a little crazy because I'm using a Ziploc bag, but it's going to taste the same regardless. She actually said do not flip it and to cover it with a lid. So I'm going to leave that in here for a couple of minutes and see how it looks in a few. Alrighty, these are the finished look. The Ziploc bag wouldn't do the swirl, so that's just going to have to be how it looked. The more I cooked it, the more irritated I got, so I put the ugly ones on the bottom. I tried to follow the recipe exactly how it said, and I did exactly how she described, but it didn't come out to look the way it was like there in the video. I'll probably screen record it, I put it at the beginning. Also, I tried to figure out, I realized while we were watching the video, she didn't exactly say how to cook it. So I went back to the video to figure out, it doesn't say in the video, but it does say to go to her website. I went to her website, finally found the recipe to see that it was behind a paywall. This is the only recipe that I wanted to know about her, or them, I don't know what they identify as. This is the first recipe I want to try by them, and I'm not going to pay for it. Even if it was a free trial, I'm not giving you my debit card for a recipe I just figured out. So I kind of had to wing it. I looked at the comments. I should have looked at the comments before I made it, but the food looked too good. A lot of people were saying that it didn't come out the way she looked, the way it was supposed to look, how she did it. And that's because after scrolling through thousands of comments, somebody said they paid for the paywall, and it says you're supposed to put water in the pot. But they didn't say, again, how long you were supposed to cook it for. So I winged it, past tense, I guess. So that's how it looks. I also did this. This is the icing that goes on top. I honestly did not follow the recipe again, because that's a lot of icing. I just wanted enough for 2 pancakes, and the rest is going in the freezer. So that's how it looks, and I'll show you guys how it looked with the icing on top of the pancake. Okay, I chose the 2 prettiest ones for you guys. This is how it looks. We're gonna just drizzle this on. I'm not trying to have, there's already a lot of sugar inside of it, so I'm not trying to have too much sugar on top of it. But this is how it looks. Now let's try it. Let me get a knife. Let me get a fork and knife. It cuts pretty nicely. Also, I did it for, she wanted you to steam it. Like I said, I flipped the pancake. She said she didn't want you guys to flip the pancake. I flipped the pancake. Cause she didn't put it in the video. She didn't put it in the comments. Everybody's saying don't flip it, but I'ma flip it because she didn't show you how to properly make it. It's behind a paywall. Honestly, maybe it's because I didn't follow how she said it, but I'm pretty disappointed. It does taste better than Aunt Jemima's pancakes. Aunt Jemima's pancakes taste chemically, pearl millings or whatever they want to call it now. They taste real chemically now to me. So this does taste better than hers. Or theirs. I want to give this a 4 out of 10. Maybe if I cooked it exactly how she cooked it, it would taste much better. But it's behind a paywall. I'm not paying to cook this. But this will have to do for now. I'm starving. This is breakfast. 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and see you later.